Welcome to our very first class. Let me ask you something. What if your body already has its own pharmacy inside, one that's fully capable of producing everything it needs to heal itself? Today, we're going to explore the science of neurotherapy, a practice designed to reawaken that incredible innate power. So, let's dive in.
At its heart, neurotherapy is built on a really simple truth. The body is its own greatest healer. This practice isn't about adding foreign chemicals or drugs, not at all. It's about reawakening the body's own internal pharmacy, to get it back to its natural, healthy state of function.
Here's a simple but really profound way to think about it. When an organ isn't working right, we say it's sleeping. It hasn't forgotten its job, it's just dormant. Through very specific, carefully applied pressure, we're essentially just gently waking that organ up, triggering it to get back to work and rebalance the body's chemistry.
And what's amazing is just how wide-ranging the impact of this reawakening can be. The very same core principle works whether we're dealing with common issues, things like acidity and diabetes, or even more complex, severe chronic conditions like cerebral palsy and MS. The goal is always the same: restore the body's own internal function and then let it heal itself. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't just a philosophy. It's grounded in a clear, repeatable, and scientific mechanism. So how do we actually direct this flow of life? Well, let's break down the process.
It all comes down to this really elegant four-step process. First, we have to identify the exact gland or organ that's causing the problem. Second, we apply precise pressure to momentarily stop blood flow to that point. Third, and this is really the magic moment, when we release that pressure, a powerful rush of nutrient-rich blood is redirected specifically to that targeted organ. And that surge of circulation is the final step. It activates the organ, it clears out any blockages, and it restores its ability to produce the chemicals the body needs. See? We're just directing the body's own resources where they're needed most.
As you begin your practice, there are two principles that have to guide every single thing you do. They're non-negotiable. The first is the principle of the navel, or nabi, which is a cornerstone we'll explore in great detail later on. And the second is to always begin with mild treatment. You can actually shock the body with intense stimulation. Gentleness is the key to unlocking its healing potential.
Before we ever even touch a patient, our most important work has already begun. The diagnostic process is the absolute bedrock of successful therapy. Without it, we're just guessing. Remember this, always. I want this engraved in your mind. We are scientists, and we are healers, not gamblers. Our actions must be rooted in a deep, thorough understanding of the patient's condition. We have to apply our knowledge of physiology and biology to figure out the exact steps needed for reversal. And this understanding, it's built methodically, piece by piece. We dedicate serious time, I'm talking 15 to 30 minutes, to analyze every single report available. We have to insist on recent data, because we need to know what's happening now, not 6 months ago. Then we build a comprehensive history of their symptoms and lifestyle. And finally, we monitor daily vitals to see the body's real-time response to our work.
Okay, so this is the core diagnostic framework of neurotherapy. It's how we see things. We simplify the body's incredibly complex state into a fundamental balance, acid and alkali. As a general rule, we consider the left side of the body to be governed by acidic processes and the right side by alkaline. This simple lens helps us quickly get to the root of an imbalance.
We then use specific points on the body to confirm our assessment. Points related to the adrenal glands or the thymus can give us really valuable clues. We also use pain points, like the liver point, as a sort of daily check-in to see if our treatment is actually working. And I cannot stress this enough. When you're checking these points, the pressure must always be soft and gentle. We want to avoid any injury.
So, how does this all work in a complex, real-world situation? Let's imagine a patient comes to you with high blood pressure, diabetes, and severe knee pain. It's a tangled web of symptoms. Where on earth do you begin?
So here's the clinical puzzle. According to our framework, high blood pressure often points to an alkaline state, but joint pain, especially in the knee, that usually suggests an acidic condition. So if you treat one directly, you run the risk of making the other one worse. What's the right path forward? What do you do? And this right here perfectly illustrates the wisdom of neurotherapy. The goal isn't to push the body further in one direction or the other, but to restore its overall balance. This patient needs a neutral treatment. In this specific case, a spleen block was given. It's a neutralizing treatment that helps bring the entire system back toward the middle without making either the alkaline or the acidic condition worse.
This case study leads us to 3 guiding principles for every single treatment plan. First, pre-planning is mandatory. You have to decide the sequence before you begin. Second, patience is key. Remember the principle of reversal. A condition that took years to develop will take time to reverse. And third, when in doubt, be safe. If a case isn't clear, just use basic treatments and consult a senior colleague. Safety first.
Now let's shift our focus a bit. We've talked about the patient, but now let's talk about ourselves. To be an effective healer, you first have to cultivate the qualities and live by the code of a neurotherapist. This is your sacred duty.
A truly successful practitioner is built on these 5 pillars. 1. A non-negotiable deep expertise in anatomy and physiology. 2. An unwavering dedication to study. Guruji himself studied for 16 hours a day. 3. A true spirit of service, what we call Sahibabad. 4. Polished practical skills that are honed through constant repetition. And 5. Professional conduct in every single interaction.
Your conduct is what creates the healing space. Always prioritize your own well-being and safety first. Wear professional, comfortable clothing. And this is critical. Establish clear boundaries. You must treat clients of the opposite gender with the reverence you would a mother, a father, a sister, or a brother. This ensures they feel completely safe and secure with you.
Above all else, this is the highest principle. This is the oath that governs all our work. Your primary, number 1 responsibility is to ensure that your intervention does not, under any circumstances, make the patient's condition worse.
You know, healing is a partnership, and it's built on trust. And that trust is built through masterful communication. You need to speak with a conviction that inspires faith in the process. You need to instruct them on lifestyle changes with dignity and a clear explanation. You have to respect that a chronic patient is an expert in their own body, and you must always communicate honestly, especially in very severe cases.
As we conclude this first class, I just want you to take a moment and reflect on the path you're choosing. This is so much more than a profession. It's a journey you are embarking on as a healer. Please, carry this wisdom with you. It's so important. You have to manage your patient's expectations and your own. True natural healing is not an overnight fix. It requires patience, it requires persistence, and it requires allowing the body the time it needs to do its own magnificent work of repair.
Never ever forget this. You are not a magician performing tricks. You are a facilitator. You are a guide. Your true, noble purpose is to skillfully and humbly awaken the powerful healer that already exists within every single patient you meet.
Thank you for your attention and your dedication today. If this holistic, non-drug-based approach resonates with you, or if you know someone who is suffering and might benefit, please feel free to reach out to Santulan Holistic Solutions, which was founded by Vishal Gupta. The contact details are right there on your screen. We look forward to continuing this journey with you in our next session.